Why, hello there, everybody. It is I, Super Paul Games, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II. The Adventures of Emperor Flash, the Third of Erlich Khan. So, Flash, let's get to know him a little bit. We haven't spent a lot of time with him recently because we were defending against the Crusade. Maybe that's the place to start. What's Flash like? He wants to be big. He wants to be bigger than life. He's got more women. He's got more action. Why? Because he's trying to make a place for himself in history. When you're in the kind of situation when you inherit a giant empire like Carpathia, what do? You've inherited all the good things. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day, the movie with Bill Murray. Like, where do you go from there? So, like, he's the son of Ratigan. Ratigan was a great emperor. He is the grandson of Emperor Hermes II. And he is the great-grandson of, great-great-grandson, something of Emperor Bernie the Holy. And I forget which one of them. Well, think about it. Think of what they did. One of his ancestors took Rome. And so what did Flash do to respond? He took Cologne. He took another Catholic holy site with the goal of breaking Catholicism into a bunch of little pieces. We can see one heresy here, the Fraticelli one. There's one here in England. The other ones they've temporarily put down. The Catholics are going to have to worry about that. One of the little side notes here is I love how Italy is making inroads to try and take Spain back. These are more people that, remember last episode we were ransoming a lot of people off from the war? We're going to get more ransom messages as people pay us for their family. I love how Italy once again is trying to take it back, and that we've been good friends with Italy. So what else is Flash doing? I think we're going to do a couple other things where he wants to make a name for himself. One is our Chancellor has been down here in, what is this? In Asqualan, talking to Grab Your Balls, the mighty Caliph of the Caliphate, making him like us. And this guy loves us. But I think Flash wants to one-up things. There is only one Catholic holy site left that is controlled by the Catholics, which is Kent here in southeastern England. But we don't have any claim on it. So what we're going to do is something we have barely done in this game, is we're going to take the Chancellor, and we're going to send him to Kent to try and fabricate claims on Kent, so that we will have a chance to take the final holy site from Kent, or from the Catholics, which is Kent. The other thing is one of our ancestors, if we look at laws, you can see that we have an imperial administration. Why? This is the system of administration that's similar to the Roman Empire, with a hierarchy of magistrates and functionaries running daily business in the name of the emperor. It allows for a power structure that hands less power permanently to landed vassals. Our vassals don't like that, but it got us plus 25 vassals on our limit. It is part of the reason we're so big and still effective, and we still have, if you look up here, we can add 10 more vassals and still be okay. But to enforce that, to implement imperial administration, we had to, first of all, implement absolute crown authority. That's the way it works in the game. The problem with absolute crown authority, well, the plus is, if you look down there, is our vassals have to give us more troops. At high crown authority, they have to give us 60% of their levies. At max, they have to give us 80%. But they don't like us as much. We get a negative 30 opinion penalty with feudal lords, burghers, basically city mayors, hamburgers, and church leaders. And the other thing about max absolute crown authority is they're not allowed to start wars on their own against our neighbors. And I'm not talking about internally. Even high crown authority, they're not supposed to fight internally. I believe kings can. I think our king vassals can do it anyway, but like our dukes and counts can't. So what we're going to do, as Flash wants to continue to make a name for himself, is he's going to lower crown authority from max to high, so that vassals, the dukes and the like, will like us more. There'll be less of a negative penalty. We will have less troops we can draw for them, but hopefully that'll mean the dukes and the people below us will start attacking our neighbors on their own, expanding the empire on their own. There is a risk we might get some more powerful vassals that could threaten us, but I think Flash is willing to take that risk, because he believes in his strength and might. We're going to try, if we can, too, to, can we get rid of these rebels? When will they be out of there? The 26th, we will be there in time. Because you can see there's still 290 guys left. The Lords of Carpathia have approved the institution of High Crown Authority, If you look at factions, there's one here for Lower Crown Authority that'll disappear, I think, as soon as I hit that. If not, I'm going to be pissed. We did what you wanted. You wanted the Crown Authority lowered. Boom, it's gone. They're like, oh, the Emperor does listen. There's still a really strong faction for independence because the King of Khiva, man, this guy is a pain in the ass. All the Kings of Khiva have a ton of troops. They're shitty troops, but while we're at it, we got a bunch of money right now. We're going to, oh, we defeated the rebels. We will end that war. The Second Carpathian Catholic Revolt has ended. Emperor Flash of Carpathia has won. Why don't we upgrade? We can't upgrade Sofia because we're busy building new barracks there. What about Constantinople? Let us build some castle fortifications because we know there's going to be an unlanded asshole coming to attack us before long. And then while we're at it, we will deal with this in a moment. While we're at it, let us upgrade Tirnovo with the keep. And then what? We got some more money. Let's go look at Dorksylvania. Let's upgrade that with some stables so we can get some more cavalry units. Let's go to Adrianopolis. Let's upgrade their Guiscard training ground. This place is almost maxed out. It's maxed out with the tech that is available to them. The Great Holy War for Cummania. Ooh, this is interesting. Cumland? All that used to be the land of one of our ancient ancestors. And what ended up happening is our inheritance laws of that time, when the king died, because it was the king at that point, not emperor, the two kingdoms were split amongst his sons, one of which got Cumland here, and then the other which was the ancestor, direct ancestor of Flash. Well, what happened is later on, was when we declared independence from the Holy Roman Empire, these guys... Did they stay with the Holy Roman Empire and leave on their own? Or did they leave with us and then we lost them? I don't remember. Once upon a time, you can see the leader owns it. The Great Holy War for Cummania. The High and Mighty High Priest Aglab, the High Priest of the Tengri religion, has decided it's time to teach the Khan, Sir Khan of Cumland, and the believers in the dead crucified God another lesson in humility. All free Tengri men are invited to partake in the scouring of the Khanate of Cummania. Erlik Khan is with us for Erlik Khan! I thought Erlik Khan was the bad one. No, Urkishi is the bad one. Urkishi is the bad one. So the High Priest of the Tengri religion loves us. He thinks we're awesome. Thinks we're a paragon of virtue. We can click on right here and join this. We're going to be the first one to join this crusade, even though it is against a relative. We're going to join it because we have a history of kicking the crap out of the Catholics now. Flash wants to prove himself in another crusade. We're going to join the Great Holy War for Cummania. Plus, I would like all that territory. The next thing we're going to do, our vassals might not like us for it, but we're going to raise up our troops. Am I too far out? Sometimes when you're too far out and you try and select everybody, that happens. Oh, I hate when that happens. And we will move these guys right here. How many guys do I have selected here? We'll move these guys into there. And then the King of Kiev, who's a giant pain in my butt, we're going to have his army move right in there. And we'll have these guys go right there. We might lose some battles. We want to march fast and furious. These guys are a retinue, though. We're not going to send them out. We're going to send them back towards Sofia or somewhere in our own land to defend. You know what the other thing we might do is, let's go to intrigue. We're going to let the Pope off. We're not going to try and assassinate him. But we do have a known threat, who is this guy, this adventurer, who's going to show up with a giant army if we don't kill him. Let's see, possible plot power. Who can we add to the plot? First of all, oops. I got button happy. Let's auto-add anybody that wants to join to assassinate this guy before he tries to fuck us up. Okay, she wants to join. And then let's see who we can kiss up to. This lady's got a lot of power. She's 66. Why don't we send her a gift? And why don't we invite her to our court? No, she doesn't want to come here. We could seduce her, not going to worry about it. What about this lady? She kind of likes us. Send her a gift. She likes us a lot now. This dweeb in a cape. And a robe. I'm a Jedi! No, you're old and lazy. Still a Jedi. Let's invite this guy to our court. No, I don't think these guys want to join because they're a different religion. Frenchie McGee, why don't we send him a gift? And we're just trying to bribe a bunch of these people so we can see if they want to join the plot to try and kill it. Oh, some of them do now. Because if we kill this adventurer, it'll definitely save us some trouble. And you can see other armies moving out to attack the enemy for the Holy War. Oh, that is the High Priest. He's like, blessings upon you and your house. I gladly accept your offer of assistance in my war. Let the enemies tremble before us. Of course. We will teach the Catholics not to mess with us. Can I bribe any of these other people? I think I bribed everyone I can. $93. Hopefully he can get it over 100. Apparently one of my courtiers has been annoying my wife Teresa. And instead of asking me for help, she took the matter into her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again, or he'd know the consequences. Good for her! That's my wife, tons of fun. I love that girl. She's got the beautiful ham hocks. Let's eat ham hocks. Nom nom nom. She did the right thing. Tell that person off. Don't be bugging my wife. Some people ain't got no manners. You know what I mean? Look at that army. There's so many armies. All poor Cumland. Sooner or later, I was hoping they would return to the fold. Like, all our vassals, especially, are going to be sending troops out there in the crusade. In fact, let's see who's all in the crusade right now. Look at all these guys joining up in the crusade. Some of these kings are our vassals. Probably almost all of those guys are our vassals. You're coming to attack us, are you? Well, we will have you go down. He's probably smart to go attack the King of Khiva's army that's coming up. Because the King of Khiva's army sucks balls. We gotta start sieging stuff right away. Look at all these blue armies. Armies of our vassals and allies. Poor, poor Cumland. Here it is, Cummania. I always wanted to get that back, too. I didn't know if we'd ever have a shot. I didn't dare declare war on them. Well, it wasn't that I didn't dare. It was just I felt bad about it because they were like family. And now we get to. We can press some weak claims. Not worried about that. We're off to Holy War, my friends. Let us see how the factions are. Lowering crown authority. It will make it so we have less troops we can call upon, so it might make the independence faction feel more like they can, you know, rebel. We'll keep an eye on that. How are we doing financially? We're doing alright. We're a little bit in the plus. I wish we were more so. You can see the King of Georgia. Why is he only sending 100 guys? He's one of our vassals, too. He's sending troops. Let's get a wide view on this. Oh, man. All right. Fart baby needs to be educated. Sure. We have some open council positions. Something happened to the spy master. It's always a little worrisome. We will send him back into our homeland and have him build a spy network, I guess. And we will appoint a new commander. Who wants to be commander? There you go. Oh man, look at that. We have 139 small messages I'm not even going to read. We've got such a big empire. They're like, oh, somebody lost a goat. I don't need to know that. Alright, we're fighting. We're going to attack them. Yes. You can see our allies are fighting them too. Good, we got enough people here to start sieging. Who else needs a guardian? Flynn does. He's not the heir apparent anymore, so... Who is the heir apparent? I think it's Little Radigan. Yep. I just want to know, because that might be the one that we train ourselves. Time will tell. Oh, no. Teutonic Order is backing these guys up because they're Catholic, right? And the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire is. Damn it. Always fighting the Holy Roman Empire. They're going to start dropping guys in our... You see like 10,000 troops back here somewhere. Alright, we're going to have to grab a bunch of our armies and deal with that. How many troops does the Holy Roman Empire have? He's got 17,000? Oh, I did not want to fight these guys again. Oh, well. Such are the big wars. We will merge these guys. Split them in half. We will send half of them into there to start sieging there. No, right here. Because there is a big old army right there of... what are those? Teutonic Order Knights. Couldn't think of what I was trying to think of. Here comes the King of Khiva. We'll move all the guys together there. The important thing is to get our troops there first in these areas and start these sieges off. Man, look at the Teutonic Order. 15,000 troops on one side, and then we're going to have 15 to 20 probably on the other side of the Holy Roman Empire. My liege, my work in Kent seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I've managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Kent. Excellent. Use it. That's going to cost us a lot. 1,000 gold? Seems a little shitty, but okay. So now we can declare war for Kent if we want to. We're not going to, currently. I don't know how those guys ended up in there, but whatever. Oh, they might have come from Rome. I bet that's what happened. You can see one of our vassals there destroying troops of the Holy Roman Empire. Good job, guys. Fuck them up. Victory in the Battle of Cuckolds. I'm worried about that giant, almost 16,000 man army, though. Yeah, little guy's not lost in that battle. I don't really care about that. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught High Chief Kazak of Volhynia and my concubine Shavika in flagrante. Wait, you can't be fucking my woman? That's my woman, says Flash. But I'm still in shock. She's a married woman. My concubine's married? Nah, she's not married. Expose the scandal. Everybody's gonna know. You a hoe! You're supposed to be a good concubine and keep your legs closed unless Emperor Dingaling is there. Some people, you know? Some people just gotta whore it up any chance they get. We will merge these guys. So we should be sieging multiple areas. We might split this army in half. No, we're going to assault right away. Because we want early war score in our favor. I don't know where we are on the list. We should be number 1 on the list. That's not us. Oh, I think I found us, but then the victory came up. If I hold it over, what is it? This one? There we go. Emperor Flash of Carpathia. Right now, we have the most contribution to the Holy War. We want that because we want to win this area. We are going to split this army in half. Now that we took the easy spot, we're going to send one up there to siege. The other one's going to stay down south and siege. We will merge these guys. Where the hell did that army go? Oh, they're up in our territory sieging. I don't know why, but they love to siege this area. That is the same area the Teutonic Order sieged when we were fighting the last crusade against them. Well, that'd be a good name for a movie, right? The Last Crusade? I don't know where to put this army. I'm going to split it in two. And we're going to put it on both sides of this river here. And try to, every once in a while, come back here and see what the Holy Roman Empire is doing. Because if they throw 20,000 troops at us, which they might, I just want to be ready for it. Holy shit, I didn't realize these guys down here. Let's get them out to the war. No, wait, actually, they're never going to get there in time. Let's get them out here to this front. And that's going to be the end of this episode, everybody. Right back to Crusades, but instead of defending against the Crusade, we are a part of the Crusade. Not only a part of it, right now we are the most important part of it. Having taken some territory, 4% war score in favor of us, the, you know, the blessed Tangri, because we won a battle and we have occupied their capital. Hopefully very soon we can start occupying some of these other capitals with help from our allies. And hopefully we win this. So all this area here that once upon a time used to be ours will be ours once again. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out.